In a time and place in our society where people are searching for meaning and purpose in life, as a priest and as a person of faith, I often go back to what my parents taught me as a child. I grew up in a very faithful Irish Catholic family where prayer, including the rosary, was a daily occurrence. Mass was very important to my family, and regular attendance was the norm. I remember watching my parents pray, each in their own way. Both of them are faith-filled people with a devotion to Mary. I remember them praying the rosary, sometimes just to thank God, sometimes to seek intercession, sometimes because it was the only thing left to do. This taught me the importance of daily prayer, an example that continues to inspire me today. As Catholics today, we must never forget how important prayer is. When parishioners come to me today in crisis, the first thing I ask them is about prayer life and the connection it has to our spiritual and emotional well-being. When I was growing up, my family would visit the grotto to Our Lady in Renews, and my siblings and I were always taught about the importance of faith and the role God and His Mother Mary play in our lives. First and foremost, they are always with us. As a child, I took great comfort in that reality, as I do today. This is the same message I learned as a child and that I constantly preach today as a priest. We are never alone. Mary today is someone whom I constantly turn to. Whenever I am in need of prayer, I turn to Our Lady. Whenever someone asks me to pray for them, I seek Mary's intercession. In turn, I encourage people to seek her powerful intercession. Mary is that disciple who constantly said yes to God in her life no matter what. This is a struggle that I believe many people have today, lack of trust. Trust in people, trust in God. Mary demonstrates that it is possible to trust God in the most difficult and uncertain circumstances of our lives. It was this example of trust that was a big part of my call to priesthood. In my role as Archdiocese and Vocation Director, I often speak of Mary as that first disciple. Mary was constantly open to the will of God in her life no matter what, even when all she could do was ponder God's will in her heart. This, I think, is an important message for prospective seminarians and priests. God's call in our lives will often cause us to ponder in our hearts. Yet, it is in this pondering that we come to understand God's will and place in our lives. As you can see, Mary has played an important role in my life and continues to do so today. A journey that first began when I was a child. Thankfully, through my family's example of trust in God and Mary, I have come to rely on that trust in Mary's intercession and God's promises.